Chapter 1. The law. The law for the good. The law for the ugly. For the bad. Bang! The law. This is the law. This is the law.
Hello YouTube, vinyl community. Ben, Ben Rankins, if you're watching, and I hope you are, that's your mate Andy Cap, with a song called The Law. And if anybody here, the VC, mostly the people involved in the two-tone thing, I helped out on the old Sodcast. I did mention a Don Letts documentary, Story of Skinhead. Right at the very end of that, more or less, Don Letts in a club DJing, he played that track, The Law, and the Andy Cap, especially for you, Ben. Okay, this is a Lloyd BOON contest entry, celebrating 1 year back in the VC, starting afresh. Had his channel hacked and a load of other stuff online hacked. Bank account as well, I believe. Good God, it's scary stuff, isn't it, what these people get up to? So he had to start afresh, didn't he? Quite a simple contest. Anybody can have a go. Get over onto his channel, have a look, have a go yourself. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well, folks. Okay. The man of 1,000 hats, Mr. Hat, as Mike PC31, the vinyl policeman, called him in comments yesterday. So in honour, I've got my pork pie hat on. I couldn't find my knotted hanky anywhere, and it's summertime here in Britain. Crikey, the sun's out. Must be summertime. Right. Name a couple of albums. I suppose it could be singles as well. You could use. Don't suppose it obviously matters. That perhaps deserve a bit of attention in the VC. Nobody mentions, you know, or very rarely does. I've picked out two. I actually showed one of them during the week on Ian's live stream. First albums. The Christians, self-titled first album. I think it's an absolute cracking album, and it's one of those I used to see quite regularly. Car boot sales at record fairs, second-hand dealers, going quite cheap. You used to be able to pick it up for £1 or £2. As with a lot of records now, they just seem to be going up in price. But it's a cracking album, cracking debut album. Now, I always thought there was two brothers in this band, but apparently there was three. But what the hell do I know? Gatefold sleeve, hope you can see that okay. And this one kind of reads I suppose, a bit like a hits type album. Features the hit singles Ideal World, Forgotten Town, which is an absolute cracking track, deserves a lot more attention than what it gets. Hooverville, another good cracking song, and When the Fingers Point, another damn good song. There is sad songs on here as well. I always thought that was a singles release for them. And 1987 on Island Records, cracking album, well worth getting hold of, well worth listening to. Christians, sort of soul-y, sort of funky pop type vibe to it. Great stuff, great, and it's still going as well in one guise or another. Brilliant, brilliant. Christians. And then I thought, well, let's have a bit of fun, you know. Let's inject a bit of fun into the proceedings. I think I'm possibly only one of two people ever to mention them in the VC video. I could be wrong, but I think the other person was Steve Whitty in one of his. And that's three lasses from the Midlands. Fuzzbox. Or we've got a fuzzbox and we're going to use it. Great, great fun band. All girl band. Went to school or college together. And I think there was some sort of gig or whatever, and they were asked if they were in a band and they could do music for that night, you know, and I think jokingly they said they did, and they sort of had to learn instruments quick, sharp, you know, and songs, and yeah, but they learnt to sort of play and sing and that, you know, as they went along, basically. This is their first album, Boston Steve Austin. Features tracks on here from their first single release, which I've got it on a 7-inch single, and I've got the 12-inch version as well. My favourite track on here is a song called Love Is the Slug. Sort of poppy, punky sort of vibe to it. Rules and Regulations is on here. That was their first single release, which topped the indie charts here in Britain back in the day. And that was from 1986 on Vindaloo Records. And they sort of went on to sort of try and make it big in America. They were picked up by another record company, promoted in America. I remember seeing him on an American TV show, one of his chat show type things, and Meatloaf was on there as well. But then it never really happened for them over in America, and they eventually split up. 4 girls, yeah. There's Tina, she did drums, Joe, guitar, bass as well, I think. Yeah, Joe, that's Maggie, that's Vicky, she did the vocals. Maggie and Joe were sisters. Joe unfortunately passed away a good few years ago. Vicky, or Vic, she's still singing. She still sings away, various different projects. Tina, she went on to become a school teacher. And I believe Maggie is perhaps still involved in music in some way or another, but I don't really know for sure. But yeah, let's have a bit of fun. Fuzzbox, eh? Lovely young ladies. Lloyd also wanted us to let's get to know each other a bit. What do you do for a living? I'm a truck driver, believe it or not. I'm not a brain surgeon or a neurosurgeon. Hard to believe, I know. Nor am I a male model. I'm a humble truck driver for a living. been involved in transport one way or another for donkey's years. I can drive the big stuff, Arctics, 18 tonners. I'm driving 7.5 ton curtain siders now, mostly multi-drop deliveries. I do sort of bulk deliveries up and down the country every so often. Um, yeah, it's just like any other job. It has its good days, has its absolute crap days, and all where nothing seems to be going right. The trouble is with that, with this job is time. If you're a truck driver, lorry driver, or even a van driver, you've never got enough time during the day. And the business I'm in is heavily regulated. So many rules and regulations you've got to think about, and at the end of the week, my brain is knackered. I'm mentally and physically shattered at the end of the week. So yeah, that's what I do, but I get paid well for it, for what I do. I'm not a rich man, I'm not a poor man, I live comfortably. So yeah, that's what I do for a living. I'm a truck driver, terrorising people on the highways and byways of this great country of ours. Often seen hanging out the window when I'm tanking up the M6 towards Birmingham, effing and blinding at people in cars who cut me up. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm a truck driver by trade. Favourite food? I like plain and simple things. Always have done, always will. I was kind of brought up on it. I don't like really hot and spicy stuff. I don't mind the odd mild curry now and again. The trouble is this hot, spicy crap. I like to taste what I'm eating. I don't like the taste of the roof of my mouth being burnt away, you know. So yeah, I love a damn good full English breakfast. Sausages, bacon, eggs, tomato, mushrooms, fried bread, beans if you want, black pudding, hash browns. Controversial subject, a bit like does pineapple belong on a pizza? Does or do hash browns belong on a full English breakfast plate? No, they bloody well don't. Keep your bloody hash browns at McDonald's, not on a full English breakfast plate. Oh, it gets me mad. I love my fish and chips as well. Fish chips, mushy peas. But my all-time favourite is a good old Sunday roast or Christmas dinner. In fact, I'd be happy at Christmas if I just had a plate full of turkey, roast potatoes and a pot of gravy. I'd be as happy as a pig in shit. I really, really would. And I love a good old traditional British pud. Give me a good old spotted dick any day. There's one for the teenagers. Musical instruments. Do you play a musical instrument? I haven't got a musical instrument type clue in my body. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know one end of a guitar from a bleeding other. I really wouldn't. Chords. The only chords I know are holding up my trousers. So no, I don't play a musical instrument. So there you are. Simple, wasn't it? That's what Lloyd wanted us to do. As I say, get over to his channel, watch his original video on this. Have a bloody go yourself. You never know. You might just win. Have a bit of fun. It's content for your channel. Get on over there, have a go. There you are, Lloyd. Hope that was fine for you. Now, let's see if I can get up. Oh yeah. wearing my pork pie hat as well in honour of Lloyd. Oh yeah, one question for you, Lloyd, mate. What's that hat called you were wearing in the video? Them Aussie hats with the sides that you're folding up and that. I need to get one of them for me fishing. Enough of me with the flim flam waffle and piffle. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Get over to Lloyd's channel now or else. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, bloody hell. Cheerio.